Bunyog, bunyog, halikan na kasama ka. Bunyog, kapag buklod ay may pag-asa.
Sa lahat ng ginagawa ng administrasyon, no? Pagdating sa drug war, I think they're doing it better now. Pagdating sa ating foreign policy, and I have to give props to Secretary Gibo, no? He's doing a good job. Secretary Manalo of DFA, they're doing their best to really fight for our territory. At yan yung mga bagay na palagay ko we have to set aside politics and we should just come together to support our country laban sa threat ng China sa ating bansa.
Okay, before we go to the West Philippine Sea, so the big discussion now is the International Criminal Court, or the ICC. Should the Philippines become a member once again of the ICC? And should President Marcos Jr. cooperate with the ICC?
I was not in favor of pulling out of the ICC during President Duterte's time, so I don't think my position will change. Pero yung isang hindi na pag-uusapan, Karen, ito no? In the end, ang ICC is a process, is a foreign process. No? What about our local processes? Hindi ba yun ang kailangan rin nating hanapin sa gobyerno ngayon, na yung mga pinatay, namatay, mga hindi dapat pinatay, nasaan yung hustisya para sa kanila? No? During the time I was in the Senate, kausap ko yung mga nanay ng mga pinatay sa mga urban poor areas. At lahat sila mahihirap. No? At napakasakit naman kung yung hustisya para sa kanila makukuha sa Hague. Hindi nila makukuha yung hustisya dito sa ating bansa. So if you ask me, yes, we should rejoin the ICC. But shouldn't we demand from our government na maimbestiga ito ng maayos dito sa ating bansa?
Okay, so those are two things. So right now, the Department of Justice is preparing a briefer
For the ICC.
for President Marcos Jr. in case a warrant gets issued against certain personalities.
Karen, again, you're looking at a foreign process, di ba? Nasaan yung local processes natin? Kasi namatay sila sa bansa natin, di ba? So far, 2 o 3 pa lang ata yung nakakasuhan, if I'm not mistaken. No? Hindi ba dapat tayo rin mismo, we should have a proper investigation here in our own country? Libo-libo yun. Napakarami. And then when I would meet them before, hindi sila kukonti ng 50, 100 ng mga pamilya. They deserve justice. No? They deserve to know the truth. So we need to bring out that truth. And if possible, we do it here in our country as well. Kasi yung ICC, Karen, pag pinasa mo yan sa ICC, and again, I'm in favor of going back to the ICC. Ang ibig sabihin nun, hindi natin kayang i-resolve yan sa ating bansa. And para sa akin, masakit yun. Dapat, we should be able to resolve these issues in our own country, sa sarili nating bansa. Diba? Even before or alongside any process of foreign power.
Okay. The West Philippine Sea, in 2018 also, you called on former President Duterte to fight what is ours in the West Philippine Sea.
Atin to. Yung next guest mo ata, di ba? Atin to.
So the irony is you have the case going to the arbitral ruling. This was brought to court during the time of the late President Noynoy Aquino, your cousin, uncle cousin. And now President Marcos Jr. has exactly the same stand when it comes to the West Philippine Sea. I mean, talk about the irony, right? When it comes to certain issues here.
Well, alam mo, ako challenge ko yan, Karen. I don't think it's ironic. Kasi yung ginawa naman ni Pinoy noon, tama eh. Yung pag pinaglaban niya yung bansa natin and ginawa niya yung lahat na magagawa niya in his powers, and that was to bring it to the international court. So hindi ibig sabihin nun, just because si President Marcos ay President Marcos na gagawin niya yung kabaliktaran nun, that doesn't mean that that's what should happen. In fact, kung tama yun, dapat gawin nga yun. Diba? So I'm totally in favor of what the current administration is doing pagdating sa West Philippine Sea. Naninindigan sila. It's not easy to fight a big country like China. Hindi madali yun. And right now, they need our support to really protect our shores. Kailangan natin suportahan yan. I'm in the Multisectoral Council of the Air Force ever since I was in the Senate. So hanggang ngayon, nasa Multisectoral Council pa rin ako ng Air Force. And our military needs that support. Kasi outgunned and outshipped tayo dyan, di ba? So they need our support as Filipinos to show na nandun tayo sa likod nila.
Okay.
Kapag wina-water cannon sila, dapat feeling natin, parang wina-water cannon din tayo. Kung yung mangingisda, hindi binibigyan ng chance ang mangisda doon, dapat ang feeling natin, nawawala rin yung hanap buhay natin.
And you don't think this administration is going to the extreme? I mean, during the time of the late President Aquino, there were criticisms that he pivoted to an extreme, which was too anti-China. With Duterte, too pro-China. Now, the criticism with Marcos Jr. is going to too pro-US.
Okay,
What are your thoughts?
nobody wants war, Karen. Nobody wants war. I think when that was one thing I think that President Duterte said na sumang-ayon ako na nobody wants war. Pero hindi naman ibig sabihin na maninindigan ka, magkakagera na kaagad. So you have to exhaust all means, locally, internationally, also play the game in terms of the world press, diplomacy, and public opinion. Hindi lang ng Pilipinas, pero ng buong mundo. And of course, the US can help you there. Pagdating dito sa issue ng China, no, nobody wants war. We don't want war. I don't even think China honestly wants war either. Pero kailangan matigas tayo dyan, matibay tayo dyan. Hindi tayo nagbabago-bago ng posisyon. Yung mga teritoryong yan, atin yan. And we have to be clear with that position. At kailangan handa tayong ipaglaban yan sa kahit anumang arena. Di ba? Whether it's in media, pagdating sa world public opinion, or sa korte, or sa mga international bodies. We have to do that, and we need to support that effort to make sure na klaro yan.
So clearly, you are not against President Marcos Jr. completely.
Karen, alam mo, yan kasi yung naging problema nung time ni President Duterte.
It became just an anti or pro.
Anti or pro.
Simplistic. And
parang,
colors.
Pati social media naging ganun.
Yeah.
Di ba? So, paggaling sa amin, masama. Paggaling sa kanila, masama rin. Hindi pwede yon, di ba? Our country right now, nasa proseso tayo ng napakaraming mga kababayan natin ang naghihirap. And honestly, yung ganyang klaseng black and white na pag-iisip is not gonna help them.
Yeah.
We need to be able to see. Ang lente dapat natin, hindi partido mo, partido ko. Yung lente natin, ano yung kailangan ng bayan? Ano yung makakatulong sa tao? And right now, presyo ng bilihin, pagtaas ng sahod, education crisis, walang political dyan. Lahat yan kailangan nating pagtulungan. Itong issue ng China, yes, there will be some people who may have a different position, but can't we agree na yung teritoryong yan, klaro naman na sa atin yan, dapat ipaglaban natin yan. So, there are so many issues na kailangan natin magtulungan para gumanda yung bayan natin, para makatulong tayo sa tao. And I've always had that
position. So you're about moving forward, right? And removing the simplicity of labeling people to certain colors, because it's much deeper than that, right?
I think, Karen, okay, siguro we will agree to disagree on many things. Maraming bagay yan nangyari sa ating kasaysayan, mga alliances, maraming mga bagay na marami talagang hindi pagsasang-ayunan. Pero yung hinahanap kasi ng tao ngayon, ano yung makakatulong sa kanila? Paano natin sila pwedeng tulungan? And that's a space where I think we need to be able to set aside our own colors and see how we can help people.
Okay.
No, yun yung hinahanap ng tao. But, that being said, klaro tayo na hindi tayo in favor of charter change. And honestly,
Hindi ka in favor of charter change completely.
of the political charter change. No? But, you know, Karen, I think right now, makikita mo yung kailangan ng tao. Hindi siya either dito tayo o dito tayo. In fact, ang nangyayari kasi ngayon, dahil nag-aaway na yung dalawang kampo, baka bumalik pa tayo dun eh. Na dalawang grupo lang yan. And mahalaga, for more people who can really try to bring back the discussion, ibalik natin sa tao. Ano ba talaga ang pera ng gobyerno, ang effort ng gobyerno, saan ba to dapat nakafocus? Nakafocus to sa pangangailangan ng tao. And I think in that sense, meron tayong espasyo doon na pwede tayong magsama-sama.
Okay. Before we continue,
May hulanong salita na ang ibig sabihin dito ay ang pagkakaisa. Bunyog Party List. Halika na, Bunyog Party List ka na. Halika na, Bunyog Party List ka na.
Sa susunod, ang atinang suportahan, Bunyog Party List, nagtataguyod ng katotohanan, lumalaban para sa bayan.
Bunyog, Halikan na kasama ka, Bunyog. Kapag buklod ay may pag-asa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, isa ang pananaw. Sa bagong Pilipinas ang Bunyog isisigaw.